Alright, and we are starting. Alright, so two Xiaobus. We have Man, Zor, Juntio, Ray, Efreak, Xiang, Xiu, Wusawei, and the one I can't remember. Efreak on Mono Tiger. Efreak is the Tiger Master. This is a really good Xiaobu start. We have a little bit of physique, Mountain Cleaving Palms. Mountain Cleaving Palms. I know Xiu is a general fan of breaking through on 2 for Unceasing Exercise, though I think it might depend on whether or not they have physique in their opener. So the Embracing Chi technique might incentivize them to not do that. I'll be curious to see what their play is on 2. Damn, that hamster is taking names though. Slightly more upgraded board here. No, actually. Efreak's board takes down the win. Good start there. Have to imagine Ray is going to be on Musician. Wusawei is generally favored Painter so far. So we have Elixirist Lang Yao, Painter Muhu, Painter Wutsa, Painter Jiang Qiming, the Huntress Rising. 3 musicians, and just an Elixirist Wu Jingzhe to round things out. So a lot of musician in the lobby. Man Zhao and Xiu employing similar tactics. We see here Xiu doesn't take the breakthrough, so decided there's enough physique on their board to justify not doing that. Even stealing a little first here against Wusawei. Wusawei with a very impressive turnaround at the end of yesterday's games, converting the Star Power board into a very, very good Exodia board that took down a win from a equally terrifying Yanchen. So this is what you're going to see a lot of anytime there's teammates running into each other. We get to see Efreak defeating Xiaobu with their own card. And another pair of teams deciding that, in this case, obviously, Wu Jingzhe wants to win fights. So, playing one extra card in order to take the win over the Yaoling. Couple of turns we'll have access to the shop. We see Xiu now taking Unceasing Exercise. I think generally speaking, you would only skip Unceasing Exercise for regenerating body, if that. They're going to be well set up to stack up their physique over the next few turns. Wutsa has found Divination on 2, so definitely a scary thing for the rest of the lobby. Efreak's board looking real good so far. A lot of upgrades. We've seen Efreak play both Metal and Earth depending on what they have drawn, so I imagine that's going to be something we'll see more of here. Ray yesterday leaned very, very heavily on Kindness Tune to get to tier 5 with Yanxue, and then just play, Yanxue's fantastic late game. This Wutsa is indeed a Painter Zom, so I have to imagine it's going to be HHH boards. Stealing a little win here. Narrow loss there for Man Zhao. So you guys found an Exercise Tendons, which means they have multiple options for physique. Fighting Efreak here, so just going to be using the opportunity to build a little bit of physique. Ray not found their Kindness Tune, but is playing a very, very scary Cloud Sword board. Well, very, very scary. Upgraded Fletch is a very, very scary card. Up against Junxiu the hamster. Said it a few times now, but Ray definitely someone who I've got a very close eye on for this event. I am never been a very good Yanxue player myself, so excited to see how the #1 ranked Yanxue playing musician, a side job I don't know if I've ever played on her for their whole climb. It's going to perform here. So really good round for Xian. Gets to build up this physique deficit. This I feel like this may have been a team fight. Manzo and Usue, I believe so. So these fights, another really good fight, another really good round for both. Actually, both Xiaobus getting to kind of cheat their physique gain here. So really, really happy for both of them. But both of them would be really happy here. Now they get to break through on physique, keep a full grip of cards, and have to imagine that's going to be the case going forward. Are you still not sporting the kindness tune? Actually, very few kindness tunes in general. Just the just Man Zol picking one up so far. Efreak with a pretty terrifying metal board here. Keeping the Earth Spirit formation, Efreak's been a pretty strong advocate for not locking into metal or Earth until you know for sure. Jinseo opting for Flame Flutter. Not something that you see out of every Yao Ling. Increasingly common to skip it, I think, these days, but deciding that the mid-game tempo is too important on a character that doesn't get a lot of help in that stage of the game makes a lot of sense to me. But the burst damage from the metal card is just a little bit too much. Very narrow win for Xian against Ray. Ray, I can't imagine, is very happy to not have a copy of Kindness Tune yet. We've seen the Billows lines very frequently from Efreak. Very happy to run a Billows in 2. Xian has indeed found their Kindness Tune. A battle of the physique gainers. Though it looks like Manzo favors a slightly different strategy. So this is leaning more into the, as is known, Xiao Blue, taking advantage of the very powerful tier 3 cards of the Duanshuan sect, even post-nerf Tiger Pouncing. That said, I have not seen Xiao Blue without her tier 3. It does make it much harder to support things like Ghost Howling or your copy of Double Trouble, which we don't have here yet. So I'm not sure how well the build performs without it. I'd be curious to see. Xian definitely, this is more of their backup plan. Xian has said if they are struggling through the mid game, it's something that they will consider doing. But given the number of physique cards they've drawn so far, it looks like that's less of a priority for them. That said, they actually don't get their full physique here, which I can't imagine is something they're happy about. Neither Xiao... That's fascinating. Neither Xiao Bu hits their physique target here. As a result of both of them independently deciding to speed up. Okay, Ray has found their kindness tune. Alright, the kindness tunes have arrived. Everyone has kindness tune. Potentially, every fight in the game is going to be kindness tune. Settling into what looks like an earth setup here. This is an elixirist. Quick look at the shop. So we have Scroll of Enlightenment, 2 upgrades. Pact of Adversity is one we've seen a lot, and Scroll of Fusion. Actually, both of these have shown up multiple times over the course of the last few games. So a lot of opportunities to upgrade cards in this lobby. Using Pact of Adversity to upgrade Kindness Tune has been something we've seen multiple times as well. So wouldn't be surprised to see more of that. Could get level 3 uniques. It's really just Efreak who benefits from that though. I imagine Efreak took Pact of Adversity. So there's limits to who can really take advantage of that. Efreet's the main one. I don't think Ray's particularly interested in any of Yansue's unique cards, and none of them upgrade that well. I mean, that's not true. Avalanche upgrades really well, but is just kind of off-plan for what Ray wants to do. I feel like Seal can't be happy about not hitting their physique marks. Rat Rotary, that's true. It's incredible that both both of the Xiaobus are short by the same amount of physique here. Efreet actually bought Spring to roll by the looks of things. So Efreet and Sio are fighting again. This is a great chance for Sio to possibly build back up this physique deficit. Though Efreet might just murder them. Efreet may not have noticed that it's a team fight here. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. Very good. Alright, so this unceasing exercise is going to be played plenty of times, so we don't need to watch that one. Ray also fighting a teammate. So, as you can see, everyone's destiny is relatively buoyant. And a lot of that is because of these kindness tune and teammate matchups. I think increasingly rolling on 3 with Tiger has looked appealing. The Earth cards in particular are just so strong on 3 that it's a pretty good proposition to lean into that a little bit. And waiting till tier 4 can just be a little bit too long. Yeah, Tunsio's board looks nasty here. Looks like a mono wood setup for Wu Jingzhe here. Alright. The physique deficits have been corrected. Ray and Sio now fighting. 2 players with an interest in playing the kindness tune. Sio has found multiple Styx agility. We saw them really leverage Styx agility yesterday to some incredible results. Just absolutely trouncing people with double Styx agility into double chase. Question's been asked, what strengths does Wu Jingzhe have over Ling Yuan with Overcome? The main advantage is you don't have to play Overcome to activate elements. Plus the extra exchanges go really far to making his late game boards that much stronger. You can basically not take any of his passives except his tier 2 and his tier 5 and generate a lot of extra speed as well. So he actually ends up outspeeding Ling Yuan very frequently because she has to take both Overcome and 5 Elements Anima in order to keep up. Which is a very tough tax on her. Alright, Efreet and Seal both win their games. Fight between friends, and I mean, the divination is good, but this Wuzi is kind of struggling to put their board together in time. I love the sounds of the normals just bashing back and forth. It's a delight every time. Alright, so this wood board has come very far. Damn, that is a max spiritage elixir. Bad news for everyone else in the lobby. Yeah, the Xiaobus have been pretty much lockstep the whole way. So the perfectly plan still in hand, so it's a virtual 62 destiny, so literal 62 destiny as the case may be now. Freak's metal board looking very strong. Manmanzor and Wusui staring each other down here. Again, another chance to build up some physique. I think this kindness tune might be necessary here, since 7 attack up is somewhat ludicrous. Didn't see Wu Jingzhe really get on their feet yesterday, so this is definitely a start they've got to be happy with. 38 Destiny with a cheat death is not a bad spot for CO though. Similar story, Ray's gonna break through here with 39 Destiny. Doesn't have a cheat death, but is Yanxue. Gosheng takes down the victory here with a board we've seen. If you've seen this board once, you've seen it a million times. Alright, curious to see how CO and Ray navigate their breakdown turns. These are major turns here. I can hear the cards sliding around, even though I can't see them yet because this fight's still still going on. So it's got the Heartbroken tune, but is missing the part of the board that actually applies internal injuries. It's actually kind of not really doing any damage at all yet. It's a Mighty Force. The predicament is here. Unfortunately, the part that actually does anything is not. Pretty rough. No Shurors, no copies of internal injury cards at all. So still relying on this kindness tune for a little bit longer by the looks of things. Don't think this board beats the Wurzer board that we've stared down previously. Love the Pact of Adversity upgrading our copy of kindness tune. As I said, I think we've seen a couple of times. Making the best of the situation with a little bit of healing and this tiger pouncing, but it's definitely not where you want to be. You know, that elusive footwork did a ton of work. Ray's position also looks a little precarious. Taking advantage of the long setup time to deploy a bunch of defense, but then not finishing the job. Efreak's metal board takes down the first place setup. So this is a Xiaobu mirror, musician Xiaobu mirror, the worst mirror in the game in my opinion. Just absolute misery. A level 1 Heartbroken tune has arrived, which, I mean, it's something. Are we both playing kindness tune? Navigating this mirror is like a stress nightmare I have sometimes. Your cards just don't do anything the vast majority of the time. Alright, Efreak is making the swap to a Earthboard by the looks of things. We have gone for the Landslide, so we're playing Pumi Metal Ring, Vigorous Landslide, so getting full value out of our innate fates. Ray's board actually looks pretty good. I mean, it looks not like where you want to be, but pretty functional. When Spirit Swords and Mirror Flowers do an awful lot of work. I'm curious to see how it lines up against this Yaoling. So taking advantage of the setup time to deploy some defense, which I like quite a lot. Still on Flame Flood Up, definitely not where you want to be as Yaoling. Seen a lot of great recovery elixirs lately. Somewhat impressed. The one Thunder. One sometimes just not enough. Two gets there, though. Ooh, rough array. So you're down to 11 Destiny, but still with a cheat Death to spare. Freak crushing, though. Wow, just demolishing this board. Alright, can Seal find the board? Not quite coming together so far. A lot of support, but not really the payoff. Hey, mod. So, one option is to just play a million Rops Rights. It's definitely a viable line against a lot of boards from the sect. Alright, we're buying a bunch of shop options here. I'm not gonna get another chance. Opting for the anti-chase, which means the 6 agilities will have to come out. I wonder if this card is upgraded. I think we may have bought the... Okay, so we bought the Pact of Adversity, but we couldn't afford the Pact of Enlightenment. Sure. It's going good, mod. It's going really good. Wutsu Wei's board is classically terrifying. The whole Star Power 5 Thunder setup is generally very good against Duan Xuan. It does a very good job of portioning out its damage. And it's fairly resistant to anti-chase too. You have so much damage coming from the 5 Thunders that it often doesn't matter if you have to spend a turn just kind of charging up. Don't think this tanks it. I was wrong, it tanks it. Unfortunately, the damage does not stop. So, Seal on their cheat death. It's an interesting setup from Man Zhao here. It's very close. Very close. Almost took out Ray. Everybody's doing pretty good. Lost that fight, but has been keeping a pretty high life total. This is definitely an opportunity for them to take out Ray. Seal's board is still not quite coming together. This level 1 Heartbroken tune is appropriately heartbreaking. Using Pact of Adversity to upgrade it here. Staring down Divination Wurzer. Divination Wurzer missing HHH though. So, could be worse. How come they don't pick Unbound Chi? The theory goes you don't need it. Whether or not that's true, I don't know. I know my preference has always been to take it, but Illusia Footwork with uneven Styx agilities is close to free a lot of the time. Just makes it a little bit hard to play your predicaments. A lot of tension at this bottom half of the lobby. Also, Wei's board definitely the one I would be most afraid of here. Just the full setup Star Power board with the option to swap into a full Exodia board, potentially. Obviously, when you have when you have a Divination Wurzer, that's always another consideration as a thing to be afraid of. So, this Wurzer is weakened with attack down, but has almost no damage on her. I think it's just a little too slow. I like the setup a lot. You know? You know? I was wrong to doubt. Alright, Divination Wurzer is out of here. We have an elimination. This one is coming down to the wire. Man, Ray just hanging on. Ray refusing to go down. Okay, so this is Exodia. So Exodia is now a thing that people are being checked against. Rotary Divination Hexagram is actually really good against Exodia. They need all their chi. So stunning them for a turn delays them by a lot. I don't know if we have taken... So we've taken upgrades and we've not hit our Rotary, but we could still scroll a Fusion it and potentially double stun the Exodia board. Xian has managed to upgrade their Heartbroken Tune and is fighting Ray's Ghost. Ray's Ghost is cooking. Ray is cooking. That is a lot of Mirror Flowers. Holy crap, that is a lot of Mirror Flowers. Efreak has their Earthboard online. We have the Flying Brush, Steep, Landslide, Combined Worlds fully set up. Now, whether that can take down Man Zol's internal injury setup is something else. I said it before that these Xiaohus are in lockstep, also struggling to upgrade their Heartbroken tunes as well. Doing the rest of the lobby a favor, though Xian has now hit theirs. It's very funny. Rough sprites on both sides. It looks pretty bad for Xian. These rough sprites didn't really deliver. It's just a single Burst Sword coming out. Not enough chi cannot play card. Knock Xian out. Man Zol just doesn't have the damage to take down Efreak, so that's Cheat Death procced. Ray is also eliminated. Meanwhile, it looks like this hamster is being Exodia'd. So 2 eliminations there, so that's 5th and 6th. Sorry, 6th and 7th. Will we also see 5th? Is this... I don't think hamster can take 35 here. Yeah, the Rough Sprite was an unfortunate choice for the matchup. Okay, so Chincio is fighting their teammate, so they do need to win. They do need to win or else get eliminated. Efreak gets a bye here, and they're also fighting teammates. So this round, kind of nothing's gonna happen. We have 2 teammates fighting and Efreak fighting a teammate's ghost. So a bit of a chill round, all things considered. It's surprising to see these 3 in bottom 3. The Divination start was so good, but just lost a lot of destiny early. This round, the most played card is going to be Normals. It would be very funny if we managed to knock out our teammate here. Ooh. Space Spirit Field Exodia? You love to see it. So Usui giving up the fight to Man Manzo. I think. I mean... yeah, we're doing some farming tech here. Maybe we'll see get full plants done? I doubt it, but could you imagine? Could use the chance to build up some physique. Still 22 destiny, yikes. And then here indeed, the hamster with the upgraded normal attack wins this one. A little bit rough for Wu Jingzhe to have to throw a fight. But that is the nature of the beast. Okay, Efreak in kind of a good spot here. He's fighting another ghost. He's fighting Tunxio's ghost this time. Man Manzo and Tunxio, so this will be an elimination. And then this will also be an elimination. Do we have any sort of plant Exodia shenanigans? We drew a Dao Fruit, not quite there. Yeah, I was looking to see if we had maybe like some Leaf Shield flowers or something. But alas, not to be. I don't know if this is the board you want against this. Aren't you at risk of dying to this much attack up? Oh, he only has the one Fragrant, though. I think I would say Jiang Qiming is favored. I don't know who is favored in this matchup between Efreak and Tunxio. I would say Efreak, though this random guard up elixir is going to be quite frustrating. I'm curious to see who wins this one. Last minute swap. Love it. I'd be kind of concerned that you just die outright, but one Fragrant might not be enough attack up. There's a blast in there too. It's definitely everything you want to be doing. Repel Siddharma. Take 3 for every attack. Prairie as well. But it's a long time before Wu Jingzhe gets back to damage. But we are here for a long time. I kind of think this just kills through weaken. Yeah. Damn, Usui is out. Usui is out. Man Zhao still in. And Efreak still in. Alright. I'm very surprised Usui is out there. So, Efreak just beat Tunxio's ghost. So, a ghost again? Has Efreak fought a ghost 3 times in a row? Alright. Hamza and Gorsha fighting here. So, there is an anti-chase lurking in the wings, but not the chi to support it. That said, Max Soul Cleaving is a nightmare of a card. It's only the level 1 Heartbroken Tune, but the pacts will take care of that. I feel like this is not a good matchup for Efreak, but this might be manageable. Imagine if she had the Rop Sprites. This guy makes an awful lot of chi. Just trying to decide where to put this Max Ice Guard Elixir. Damn, that is good tech for anyone. That Max Ice Guard Elixir goes real far against either of these boards. Man Manzo is setting up for a pretty gnarly couple of turns here. And you need to take a turn off to play that elusive footwork, though. And also not having the internal injuries to really capitalize on this time. Guard up here is just going to be too much. even with 4 attack down, it's just not quite enough here. So Madman Zhao is out. Efreak locks up top 2. I don't know if you can beat that max guard up elixir though. Also loses to the ghost, but that doesn't matter. Alright, the final showdown. Can Efreak beat enemy Wu Jingzhe? And honestly, I don't love the chances. Call me a cynic, but quad guard up elixir? What about 7 stacks of guard up? What if we just had 7 stacks of guard up? Would that be enough? I mean, Efreak's had a lot of time to build a very, very strong board, but I just don't see it coming through here. Still a Scroll of Fusion and Pact of Adversity in the shop, which I assume get bought here. We upgrade our Kunwu Metal Ring. We don't have a max sect card to absorb, because we obviously can't eat steep. I like the double Flying Brush setup, but I just don't think it's enough against... I mean, we're not even playing the double guard up elixir, like who needs it, right? Are we eating the tripod here for our pact? I think I would be tempted to. I don't really think there's much else to be done. I don't see if that got upgraded. It did. We have Max Landslide. I mean, it's stylish if nothing else. It's going to be the most devastating run into a guard up elixir you've ever seen. These double forest guards, so rough as well. And then there's the Hope Crusher. Just too good. Well fought, though. Well fought. Did I remember to take a screenshot of this time?